strip, yeah, I know she can't hold it. Giving on your bitch even though she got COVID.
Welcome to Show Face News. You can call me what you want, just don't call me woke. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you new. YouTube is great, YouTube is amazing. Subscribe to the channel, man. Hey, listen, man. We've been talking about Kanye West for a little bit. It's been a few weeks. We've been talking about Ye, man. Ye's out here looking real sad, you dig? Ye is out here looking real sad. You dig? The man just recently purchased a crib out there right across the street from Kim's house. He purchased the house in front of Kim's house. Buys a house directly across from Kim Kardashian. Buys a house across the street. For what? Is Kanye a peeping Tom? Is Kanye a peeping Tom? What do you want to see here, champ? It's not going to look good when you have a house across from your wife that is very, very promiscuous, champ. She ain't your ex-wife just yet. Says Kanye West buys house directly across from Kim Kardashian for over asking price. Let's look at the details. Kanye West and Kim Kardashian are going to be neighbors. The former couple might be getting a divorce, but Kanye reportedly purchased a house across the street from his ex for well over the asking price. According to Daily Mail and Dirt, Kanye shelled out $4.5 million on a relatively modest estate in Hidden Hills, which is directly across from the massive home he and Kim Ye renovated together. That property now belongs to Kim, who spent $23 million buying out Kanye's half back in October. You can check out a low-key tour in the Vogue video, but we're not doing that. Anyway, Kanye's new place was built in 1955, and Dirt describes it as architecturally unremarkable. With 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and a guest studio that has another room and bath attached to the garage. Apparently, this wall-to-wall carpeting and a very 80s vibe, so chances are Kanye will be renovating. Oh, and there are horse stables, which is great news since... Oh, that's some other shit. Okay. Looks like Kanye really wanted to own the house across from Kim Kardashian. What it say? It looks like Kanye really wanted to own the house across from Kim because he paid $421,000 over the seller's asking price. Obviously, it was worth it since the fact that Kanye and Kim will now be living across the street from one another makes sharing custody that much easier and means minimal disruption in their children's lives and routines. I mean, we could say that, it's the kids, but we know exactly why the nigga bought the goddamn house across the street from Kim. Why you think he bought it across the street from Kim? So he can monitor her movements. Why else would a nigga be buying a house across the street from his ex? Why you think they would do something like that? Let's keep it a stack. Let's not play this game, man. This nigga Ye is a super duper cuck. Super duper cuck. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. The nigga Ye is a cuck, man. Super duper cuck. You feel me? All you gonna see is her walking in that crib with other niggas, bro. So you low key, you pretty much paying to be a peeping Tom, my nigga. At this point, you dig? At this point, I'm keeping a stack with you. It's like you paying to be a peeping Tom, my nigga. You dig? You paying to be a peeping Tom at this rate. You want to buy a house across the street from your wife. Bro, We know exactly what you trying to do, bro. You've been begging this treesh to get back together. You know what type of woman she is. She slept with the nigga you just did a huge concert with. You dig? You say that it's the devil. You say God wants y'all to be together, but in hindsight, you just being a cuck, nigga. She don't want you. She's finished with you. You a billionaire, and it's time to move on, champ. It's time to move on, champ. All these control tactics won't work. It will only make matters worse. It will only make you more insane. The bigger the cuck, the more the insanity. You feel me? This is simp behavior 101. Big time simping. You dig? Huge, big time simping going on here. You dig? That's all I'm saying, man. This is nasty behavior. This is nasty behavior. You dig? Very nasty work. Incredibly nasty work. You know what I'm saying? This is nasty work. But yeah, man. There's no reason for this man to be having a crib next to Kim K. What are you having? That's not even good for your mental health. Good for the kids and all that, but your mental health is at risk here. You dig? It's very clear you cannot handle her moving on, so you gonna see her moving on all the time now, nigga. Now that she's back on the market now, well, technically she was never off the market to be exact with you. You dig? Having Meek Mill and Drake clap her, you know, you got Meek and Drizzy thrashing her while y'all's together. This only makes matters worse. That means she's in full blown treesh mode, nigga. Shorty's in her 40s now, and she's in full blown treesh mode, nigga. You dig? A lot of young niggas is gonna be pulling up to the residency, bro. A lot of young niggas is gonna be pulling up to the residency, making moves, nigga. You dig? That is not your wife no more. She is for the streets, champ. You dig? That's all I'm saying, bro. You ain't got no reason to be moving, buying a house right next to Shorty. For what? All these security games are not gonna secure her again, nigga. You will not be securing her as a wife, nigga. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. That them days is over with. You dig? It's done. It's finished, my nigga. It lasted for how long it lasted. You understand? That's just how it's gonna be. I don't understand why you continuously put yourself in these weird predicaments, man. I don't get it. I get it, but I don't get it at the same time because why, nigga? Why? Hey, that makes perfect sense. Lame with money. That's how I'm looking at it, man. You a billionaire, you still stalking one girl? There's so many other women out there that you can have. There's a pool. There's a huge pool of women. You dig? Why are you still focused on Shorty? He said, I never seen a billionaire get curved. Neither have I. Neither have I. This is the first time for everything, you know. It's the first time for everything. But, you know, things got weird. The nigga Ye been on weird old timing, you feel me? Ye been on weird old timing, you know. And I can blame Kim to a degree for why Ye is weird. For why Ye acts the way he does. I can blame Kim K for that. At the same time, the nigga Ye knew what he was getting himself involved with, though. So it's self-accountability, nigga. If you wild and your mind is all the way out there because you was messing with a certain somebody, nigga, you knew exactly what you was doing. You know exactly what type of girl you was dealing with, champ. So all the repercussions is your fault. You are to be held accountable for your actions. We ain't gonna play the blame game now, nigga. You know exactly what she was on, nigga. You ain't naive to her actions, nigga. You wanted to fight. You wanted to fight Drizzy to the point to where you was saying you was GD. You was claiming GD, Gangsta Disciple. Nigga said he was GD to Drake out of nowhere. Now, I'm not saying he not GD, but what I am saying is why now, nigga? You past your 40s and you done randomly rep GD to think you was scaring Drake. You feel me? Dominic MCR says facts. We all know she from the streets for the streets. Yeah, nigga. 100%, man. She's for the industry to be exact. You dig? Niggas done ran through. Niggas done ran through it. Now she's back. She's back to spin the block once more. You feel me? She's back to get pumped by the whole block once again. And we ain't talking about flat tires, nigga. You dig? But anyway, listen, man. You out here crying and all that. You buying a crib across the street so you can see what's going on. It looks sus, man. It's sad to see. There's nothing about this that is honorable. There's nothing about this that needs to be championed. This is stalker behavior, simp behavior, peeping Tom behavior. This is not what men do. You are a billionaire. There's an ocean full of women out here, champ. Too many. Way too many. Why are you even doing all that? It's over. It's done. It's time to progress and move on. Stop begging. Stop boosting her head up, nigga. She's not even lit like that. Her body looks nasty. You dig? At this point, she's something to pump. At this point, she's something to pump and leave. I'm going to keep it a stack with you. A pump and leave, nigga. If you seen the Ray J tape with Kim K, you know that she ain't nothing special. She's a pump and leave. You feel me? Real talk. Let's call it. We gotta call it for what it is. He says she made a whole career for sex tape. That's the biggest red flag I've ever seen. That's a fact. Come on, man. And Kanye's being a simp. The box turned a lot of men crazy. I don't think it's. See, here's the thing, bro. I'm gonna be real. Bro, the vagina never makes niggas crazy, bro. That's not what makes niggas crazy. What makes niggas crazy is the type of individual the chick is. If the chick do weird things, let's just say the chick does very sinister things, so to speak. That's what be making niggas crazy. It be the chicks that be trying to force things on dudes, if that makes sense to you. If that makes sense. It's the chicks that be playing very devious games with niggas, bro, that make niggas insane. Let's just put it like that. But you gotta be a vulnerable nigga to fall victim. You dig? You gotta be a vulnerable nigga to fall victim. You feel me? Very vulnerable victim. It's a sad reality. It's a sad reality, to be honest with you. But Kanye, he's doing a lot right now, man. That's what I can really say. Kanye doing a hell of a lot. You feel me? He's doing a hell of a lot for no reason. You dig? Dominic said, I hate those types. Kanye should have known better. Remember when he was with Amber Rose, he should have learned. Yeah, for sure. And we know Amber Rose is a mega triche, a less successful triche, but a mega triche indeed. You know what I'm saying? A mega triche, super duper. You dig? But yeah, man. Like I said, Kanye's a sad case, man. A very sad case. He's what every man should not want to be. Unless it's financial wise. Financially, yes, cool. But the man been a simp, bro. Who remember the video of the nigga Kanye West being in the car or the limousine with the fashion designer, and Kim Kardashian was championing Ye to feed the fashion designer? The nigga Kanye was holding a bowl and a spoon, feeding the fashion designer like he was a slave, man. And Kim Kardashian recording. She recording it. You dig? So this nigga's a cuck by nature. You understand? He doing everything that his woman want him to do. He never put his foot down. You a pet, nigga. You dig? You giving off pet vibes, nigga. You looking like a lonely dog that want to be with the owner again after the owner stopped claiming you. That's what Ye is looking like right now, bro. That one pet that used to mess the house up, nigga. That one pet that used to destroy the couch, nigga. And now she sent the pet to the streets. The pet is out here all alone, misses its owner. You dig? Niggas is volunteer pets. Beta pets. Also, to be honest, man. Man, a nigga just told me a story yesterday about how some dude was messing with a chick, and she chose up on another dude. And when dude offered her to come through, he bought an Uber. And in the Uber, it was 3 dudes that jumped him. And he forgave the chick after the chick set him up to get jumped and asked her, "Why did you get me jumped?" And the chick said, "Why are you so gullible?" And he did nothing about it. You feel me? These is beta moves. These is terrible simp moves. You dig? Niggas is getting kicked in the face and enjoying it and forgiving it. Are you crazy? The biggest revenge is walking away. Fight back, champ. Fight back. You know what I'm saying? Fight back, champ. Fight back. That's all I'm saying. What are you doing? What are you doing? Kanye's a terrible example, man. A terrible example on the youth, man. There's a lot of sick behavior that should not be normalized. You dig? Kanye West needs to remember who the F he is. Bro, I don't think he cares anymore. I think he's left that behind. A lot of people are going to say the same thing that they've been saying. He ain't been the same since his mother passed away. That's cool and all. But being the same, because your mother passed away doesn't mean you got to be a simp. That doesn't even have any correlation at all. It just sounds good to say. That sounds good to say and all, but that don't make it true though. At the same time, you dig? Like, what are we doing right now? What are we really doing right now? That nigga needs to go to goddamn psychotherapy or whatever, man. It's sad. It's sad. Look, I'm going to act like I don't know what this means, but I know what you're saying. Ah, man. Listen. Kim K is a treesh. I mean, you can't turn a treesh into a housewife, nigga. You can't turn a treesh into a housewife. Treeshes are not meant to be housewives, nigga. That nigga Ye got finessed. He says, "What do I think Kanye should do? Leave, nigga. Leave the country. Do something productive instead of being a peeping Tom, nigga. Because that's what you being, a peeping Tom. You feel me? It's a peeping Tom, literally. That's really what you're doing at this point. At this point, you just want to see, what she's doing. That's peeping Tom behavior, nigga. All you gonna see is the what's the new nigga's name? Hold on, what's that new nigga name? I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna tell y'all in a second. Pete Davidson. That's his name. But Pete Davidson, dude, bro. What you gonna do? Fight Pete Davidson if you see him pull up, nigga? If you see Pete Davidson around your kids, is you gonna fight? What you gonna do, yeah? Or you just gonna stare from the window and pray, nigga? Is you gonna fight Pete Davidson? Is you gonna put hands on Pete Davidson if you see that nigga pull up to your crib? I mean, her crib with your children, nigga. Is you gonna fight about it though? Are you gonna allegedly throw hands with Pete and wash Pete? What you gonna do, yeah? You feel me? What you gonna do about it, bro? I'm gonna just let you know straight up. If you beat Pete Davidson, Kim K's calling the police, nigga. LAPD's getting called. The police is gonna come, yay. But you got more than enough money to get out of that situation. That's nothing. You dig? Real talk. However, man, I don't think he would do anything to Pete Davidson, to be 100 with y'all. You know what I'm saying? You said, bro, have you seen the vid of him singing in the Drake concert crying? Yeah, I seen it yesterday, actually. I did. I seen it yesterday. I did see it. I seen it yesterday. Bro, he crying, bro. He crying for Shorty back. Like, we gotta stop doing this. We need to move on and progress. There's no need to hold on to the past. He could drop a bag on Pete. Allegedly, he could drop a bag on Pete's head. Allegedly. Gotta be careful with the verbiage we use online. But however, yes, he has money to get Pete up out of here. Do you think, or do we think, that Ye is willing to do violent or criminal actions towards Pete Davidson? Y'all think he would do it? If Ye see Pete Davidson around his kids across the street, do you think Ye will take matters into his own hands? What y'all think, man? Y'all don't think so? Hey, listen. I don't think so either, though. That that nigga ain't doing nothing. Let's keep it a stack. He's not doing nothing, bro. He'll be linked to that case. I mean, that's if there's a case. That's if there's a case, bro. That's if and only if there's a case. You dig? But I don't personally believe that the man is gonna really do anything, man. He's gonna pray, nigga. He might take it further and buy a telescope. He might take it further because he's across the street. He might take it a step further and buy a telescope and pray while Kim is getting thrashed in one of those rooms in the original house. The nigga Ye just gonna buy a telescope. That's it. He's not gonna, you know, do anything but try to know more information and pray. You dig? I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. The nigga is gonna sing one of them songs off the Donda album. One of those gospel songs off Donda while he watched through a telescope of his wife getting thrashed. You feel me? That's how it's gonna go. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Keep it a stack with y'all. I'm gonna be keeping it real with y'all. That's how it's gonna go, man. Real talk. I wouldn't be surprised if he put a glass to his ear and tried listening to them. Wouldn't be surprised either. How was the Donda album? Terrible. Something that I don't recommend that you listen to. Nobody needs to listen to that album. That album is terrible. You're not gonna like it. It's pretty disturbing. To be honest, it's pretty disturbing. I wouldn't recommend listening to it, to be honest. I don't want to hear it again. I heard it one time and one time only, and I'm gonna leave it at that. It's a terrible album. The album is not for niggas. This is not a nigga album. This album is everything gentrification sounds like. Whatever you think gentrification sounds like is what Donda sounds like. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. You dig? The only song that I did like was the what's that song called? The Fear of God song with Travis Scott. I think that's the name of it, right? Yeah, that should be the Kanye West song with Travis Scott. You dig? That song is cool, but the beat is fire, but just nah, man. Scott and Baby King. That's the only song I really liked on the album. Other than that, if whatever you think gentrification sounds like musically is what the Donda album sounds like, to be honest with y'all. Okay. So there's that. There's my review on the album and all that. Cool, cool, right? Yeah. Anyway, the nigga Kanye is a super duper simp. Super simp. You dig? It's sad to see, bro. It's sad to see the type of world we living in, man. Usually niggas to just move on and keep it going, man. Just move on, man. Don't nobody don't nobody want to hear about you moving next to your wife that literally just left you and is blatantly just cheating on you freely and happily. She don't care, bro. Look, I will respect Kanye if he catches an OJ case. If Kanye catches an OJ case, maybe I can respect it. Will he get out of the OJ case? Probably not. That's still simping though. I'm not gonna hold you. That's still simping though. But at least you going out with a fight, nigga. At least you going out with a fight. You feel me? Like you might fight. You gotta fight for your life, nigga. You did? Because right now you looking a little bit too soft. Pause. For your own good. So if you did do some OJ like behavior, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be too mad at you. Because at least I know you tried to fight. You did. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you just tuned in, make sure you smash that like button. No, by the way, share the video if you can. But yeah, this nigga Ye's a peeping Tom. Allegedly, nigga, a peeping Tom, bro. Look at the media trying to look at what the media is saying. Saying, oh, because of the kids, I gotta buy a house across the street. You ain't have to buy no house across no street, nigga. You trying to track the movements. That's what you trying to do. You trying to track movements, nigga. Keep tabs on them. That's cornball behavior. That's big simp energy. We do not condone these actions over here on the Showface News channel. This is sad behavior. Nobody should idolize or want to be anything like this. The only way you should want to be like Kanye is financially. Outside of that, is no purpose. Absolutely none. He moved weird. You dig? He acts like every Karen that go to Starbucks in a general conversation. It's not a good look. All you gotta do is watch the video when he was crying during his campaign. The nigga look crazy. You feel me? He looks insane. What are you doing? You dig? What are you really doing, bro? I don't condone these actions, like I said. It's bad enough you begging and pleading for her to return home. Like it's like you begging an OnlyFans chick to stop doing OnlyFans when she literally thrives off of doing OnlyFans content. So if she is thriving doing that, you would think she gonna stop doing it? I don't think so, Chant. I don't think so. At the end of the day, a woman is gonna do what a woman wants to do. Unless she has a crazy ex-boyfriend or someone who wants to smoke her. That's the only way all that comes to an end. So, such drastic measures is not necessary. However, it's looking sad out here for the boy. The nigga Ye gonna drive himself. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. the more that he continues to try and keep tabs on Kim, the crazier the nigga is going to get. I'm gonna keep it a stack. He's only gonna lose his mind more. There's levels to insanity, and all you really see is some narcissistic behavior. But narcissism goes a long way. There's extreme forms of narcissism. The nigga really might lose his mind for real, for real. I mean, he's already lost it. He was getting high off ketamine. You know what ketamine is, right? High off horse tranquilizer. Like what type of nigga you know getting high off horse tranquilizer? That's what he did though. And I'm not saying nothing that's a lie. We stating facts here. The man is crazy. You dig? He's lost it. He's completely lost it. You feel me? Like, I don't know, man. All I can say right now is if he's already lost his mind, it's only gonna get worse as time progresses. You feel me? This nigga is pretty much just monitoring Kim, and that's what it is. Like, this is his way of subliminally calling himself monitoring her. Like, this is just stalking at this point. This is stalker behavior. Again, a lot of the fans and hype people act as though he's doing it for his kids, right? Right. Sure. That's who he's doing it for. Time will tell. Time will tell. As we get into 2022, which is not far from here, I think it's next week. As we get closer, things gonna get a little bit weirder. You dig? I didn't know that you can get high off horse tranquilizers. You can, bro. But horse tranquilizer is not a nigga drug. Horse tranquilizer is not a nigga's drug. You dig? Just like people who get high off of what you call it? You know the what they call it, poppets or something like that. When you get high off of like the whipped cream can, people who get high off whipped cream cans, that's another white people drug that niggas are starting to use. Getting high off hydrogen. You know what I'm saying? It puts nitrous in the brain, I believe, and you get high off of that, and it gives you a nasty high. There's a lot of weird drugs out here. My guy Heezy Hans said, "What the f is this guy up to now?" Well, he just purchased a house across the street from Kim Kardashian after they're separated. Whippets, there you go, Heezy, the whippets. I said poppets, whippets. There you go, champ. You know better than me. I think I met one girl who said she did whippets, and she said she was seeing a bunch of memes for days, and everybody was literally in cartoon formation. That's something you never want to try. Leave them things alone. But yeah, Kanye has bought a house across the street from Kim Kardashian, begging her after begging and pleading for her to return home. You dig? It's the new Ye album should be lit. 808s and heartbreaks too. I don't want to see nothing else from Kanye after hearing Donda. Donda was a terrible project. Donda is an awful project. Terrible project. You dig? Terrible project. But yeah, man. Y'all get an idea of what's happening here. You feel me? The nigga Kanye is gonna buy a telescope to see exactly what type of activity Kim is doing on a regular basis. And that's a fact. If he's gonna buy a house, he's a peeping Tom. Allegedly, a peeping Tom. You feel me? Battle, he says that he ate a bag of edibles and could not feel his face. I bet you couldn't, nigga. Them edibles will kick. Listen, them edibles will do you filthy. I ain't gonna hold you. THC levels be different. You eat too many edibles, it's not gonna look good for you, champ. I thought Kanye was with Jeffree Star. I don't know about any of that. I don't know what type of time he on, but who knows if he was. He could have been. I don't know. I have no idea. We gonna leave the mooktivity where it's at though. You dig? Yeah, it sucked. I F with life of the party beat only though. Oh yeah. I like the praise God beat a lot. And that's it. I'm not much of a fan of the song, but the beat is tough. You know, Ye still got good production, but that album specifically had terrible production all around the board. It wasn't no great production, but it had its hits or misses on the album. And that's as far as it went. It had its hits and misses, you know, overall. You dig? Some things hit and other things didn't hit. However, the album was terrible, and I will not be listening to it again. That's a fact. You dig? Real talk. And that's the fact of the matter, man. Once again, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. All right. Make sure you share the video. Feel free to drop a donation if you choose. You dig? YouTube do be playing games with the monetization. But yeah, feel free to drop a donation on the channel. I'm gonna be live again today, probably a few times. Tonight I'm gonna be live with my guy Talking Tough. Make sure you subscribe to Talking Tough on YouTube. And I'm gonna see y'all again soon. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Y'all be easy. Y'all be back. Peace.